guys, welcome to the Overtime Sports Show powered by our friends at Academy Sports and Outdoors. It's time to get into the game, get into the season. It is back to school season. I'm AV for Magic 102.1, Praise 92.1, and my homie.
What up? What up? Your boy G-Man from a G and a Pimp, baby. Right here
Yeah.
What's going down? Hey, man, I'm excited, man. I'm ready for to get this thing going, man. We got some stuff to talk about.
It's too much going on out here. We got Deshaun Watson, his attorney Rusty, and Tony Busby back at it again. Our Astros have seemed to hit a slid in the season. We at 500 baseball. We got some NBA trades we got to talk about. And I know you got a young man that's getting ready for a back-to-school supply. I was in the academy today getting some back-to-school stuff. And I know we got a back-to-school supply that's coming up. And we got an NBA player that's going to join us today.
I actually was in the academy 2 days ago looking for a waterproof backpacks. When I go to Vegas, I can put my beers back there and walk the strip with my own cold beers in my backpack. You know, hey, academy got it all, man. It's one-stop shop. Get your drink on, but you can't drink there, but you can get your drink paraphernalia there.
I just feel, bro, you find a reason to drink, G-Man. That's for sure. You find any.
I am leaving to Vegas tonight, so yeah.
Any reason to drink, any reason to gamble. G-Man got it down.
Well, I'm actually going because of the fight. We're supposed to be packed on. We're going to talk about that later. But anyway, let's get to it.
Yeah, we're getting ready for a back-to-school supply grab-and-go drive-in event August 21st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Marion Community Center on Gessner Road. Used to hang out there back in the days, and I know we've got this young man, Jarred, is going to join us from Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah. He's in the building.
On the air with me. He was actually on the air with me early. We talked about it on the radio, just kind of got the word out, man. It's his first one. He's excited, man, and he's repping for the city, man.
Let's bring him on in, man. Get in the
building.
What's going on?
How you
doing?
You good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're in the building, excited about what you're doing in the community, because a lot of times I know we put pressure on people when they make it to the big leagues. It's like, man, what are you doing to give back to your community? But talk about why this is so important for you.
Man, I feel like it's extremely important, for me to even be in this position, it's a blessing. And especially to do it at a spot where I grew up playing basketball. I grew up in that neighborhood, in that area. And I know it ain't, I know people's situation over there. Everybody ain't able. So for me, being in that position where I'm in, it's just a blessing to be able to get back. And like I said, you never want to forget where you came from, where you started. And for me personally, I was in that position, but we always ain't have. So
yeah,
for me right now, it's a blessing to be able to get back to my community.
And I know for those who come out to this event, I know it's a first come, first serve, but I want you to take everybody back, as you said, growing up in that community, in that neighborhood. Talk about your high school and your journey from your little league playing basketball all the way to the NBA.
Well, yeah, like I said, Marion Park, that was one of the first places I picked up a basketball, especially inside of a gym. So, that's a special place for me where I kind of, picked up a ball and started playing basketball. And even throughout that whole area, I live, around that whole area. So I feel like it's a very important area for me to want to give back to the little kids, and basically just to show them that, I came from this same place, what I'm saying, and made it to the big league. So, it's always good to see it on TV, but to have somebody come down and be hands-on and be able to work with the kids and talk to the kids, I feel like that's just very important, for our young black kids to actually see it and be able to, and be around them and, interact with, pro and guys on the big league. So, I feel like that was very important for me.
Hey, Jarred, growing up, did you have anybody in your life as far as like an athlete who came back to the city and you looked up to, or is this something that it wasn't around for you back then?
Nah, it wasn't really known around. During my time, like TJ Ford was in the league, and we had like Rashard Lewis, but
the SWAT.
As I got older, Rashard started coming back, and he had his AAU team and stuff like that. But during like those younger ages, it wasn't too many guys, especially not in the area I was in.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, I'm probably the first one to make it out of like that Southwest area. So that's why I feel like it's so important to let them know that it's possible. It wasn't too many that was coming out where I was from. So I feel like just to show face and let them know, that you can do it.
What was it like for you, man, playing, in Kentucky? Because I mean, that's a whole another level of basketball, especially when it comes to the NCAA. Because a lot of people would dream about being what I like to consider some of the Power 5 schools.
Yeah, Kentucky was a dope experience. Being able to play for an organization like that and a school like that, it's great. It prepared me for the league and just the relationships and everything and the connections and everything that come along with it. It's a powerhouse school. The fans are great. The school's great. And like I said, you just forever connected to that school and everybody that was a part of it. So it was a great experience for me. Obviously it was tough leaving home.
Yeah.
To go away for school, but I felt like at the time that was the right opportunity for me, and I felt like it paid off pretty well for me. So
how was it playing under Coach Calipari? Was he that hard person that people look at when they see him on TV, kind of like a Bill Belichick type of person? How was it?
Nah, Cal was cool. I know some people think he asshole and all this. I'm not saying he's not, but he a real good dude. He a player's first coach. He gonna look out and protect his players, and he keep good relationship with players too. So that's why a lot of dudes go back and chop it up with him, and he got nothing but good reviews and high praise. So like I said, he keep the players first, and it's really like a family atmosphere over there. That's what kind of drew me to go out there. So like I said, we keep in touch with a lot of the players, a lot of the coaching staff, even Cal, even the ones that are no longer there. So like I said, that whole Big Blue, I feel like it's just a family atmosphere up there. So but now Cal a good dude.
Yeah. What do you think about the recent trade? Patrick Beverly is coming to your city, man.
Man, I feel like that's a good move for us. Pat is I think before Pat came out, the oldest person on our team was like 26 years old. So I feel him bringing that veteran leadership, bringing that intensity and the energy that he brings, I feel like that's a great move for us, man.
Yeah, I know you guys got D'Angelo Russell as part of that in this team. Did you, looking back at this past season, man, did you kind of have a feel that Milwaukee kind of had what it took to win a championship, or were you thinking, like most of us, probably the Lakers or even New Jersey would win it all?
Yeah.
I mean, this year I feel like it was about just being the healthiest team, and I feel like when Milwaukee made their trades, to get Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker, I feel like that kind of put them over the hump to be a real contender. So, but last year, I feel like it was a lot of great teams that had a chance to actually win it. So, Milwaukee, put it together towards the end, and they just kept it rolling. So, credit to them guys and even PJ Tucker and all them for making it happen.
Well, man, I'm excited again. Invite everybody out this weekend to be a part of the Backpack and School Supply. A lot of parents are in need. Me and G-Man have been to several locations these past few weeks, and just seeing these people come in, and like my grandmother used to say, come in droves, come in hundreds to get these backpacks and see the need. Invite everybody out and let them know what they need to come out and get a backpack as they head back to school.
Man, so this weekend on Saturday, we having this little back to school giveaway. It's going to be a drive-through event, grab and go. We have about 300 plus backpacks and school supplies. It's going to be held at Marion Park on Southwest Houston off of Gessner. It's going to be a live DJ. The Houston Food Bank is going to be there handing out food as well. Like I said, I just want to use this opportunity to give back. Like, I know it's been a tough year with COVID and everything else that's been going on. So I'm just trying to do my part and, help out our community and try to give to people that are in need. So if you know anybody or have any friends or anybody, come bring your kids through, come get some school supplies. It's all been run through the Jarred Vanderbilt Foundation. And like I said, this is the first one of many. So we plan on doing this annually, have this done every year. But the event will be held from 10 to 2. Your drive through is free. You don't have to sign up. You can just come through.
And it's a grab and go. You don't have to get out of the car.
Yeah, it's a grab and go. But I mean, obviously, if you have any more questions or information, you can on social media, you can go JVANDO, JVando _ or the Jarred Vanderbilt Foundation page. They'll have answering all type of questions. So
Yeah, the drive is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Keisha Lee, appreciate you for the little comment right there. Hey, Jarred, man, I appreciate what you're doing for H-Town, man. You're putting on for the city, man. And like I told you on the air earlier, man, I hope y'all get a lot of wins. It's not against the Rockets, but I hope y'all do good. I'm pulling for you, brother. You're a hometown. You're a hometown hero.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Man, appreciate you. And I know I can't get you to say go Rockets one time. You ain't going to say that for us, I know.
Nah, I can't say that. I can say something for the city,
bro.
though.
He used to say it back in the day before he went to
say H-Town for the city. But no, one last thing I want to, obviously I didn't do this by myself, so I want to shout out a couple of the sponsors that helped kind of put all this together. Shout out to the Houston Food Bank for helping to come out supply food.
Yeah.
Next Generation, they helped donated and helped put this together. Miss Martha Tatum, she's the one in that Southwest area, the councilwoman that kind of allowed us to even do all of this during this time with COVID. And also wanted to shout out OTE Foundation and the Friends of Marion Park and the Brothers products as well. Body Armor's they're sponsoring drinks and everything for the event, so I want to give them a shout out as well. And Half Price Books are bringing some books for the kids as well. So I just wanted to include that and just appreciate them. It's been a team effort. I want to appreciate my team as well, friends and family, everybody that had a hand and a part to do with this. So, like I said, it's all for the community. So, all for the city.
People are sending comments and asking, do y'all need volunteers? You already have that, hemmed up?
Oh, yeah. Anybody's welcome to come volunteer. I will say it will be a COVID survey out there. We'll be having masks and everything. And also, we'll be providing COVID vaccine shots if anybody or any kids that wants to get vaccinated before going to school. So, but yeah, we welcome them all volunteers. If anybody wants to volunteer, they can hit up social media or anything like that, and yeah, just contact one of us and we'll get it squared away.
All right.
Do the students have to be in the vehicle when they come?
Yes.
Yeah, preferably everybody's in the vehicle. It's like I said, it's a drive-through event, grab and go. So we'll just drop off the clothes and not clothes, but the backpacks and supplies at the car. Just trying to do it a smoother process. Originally, it was supposed to be, a whole big event, but due to COVID and the rising cases, we're trying to just minimize it right now. So I feel like the best thing for us right now is just everybody stay in the cars and do a drive-through event. So.
Hey, Jarred, real quick before we let you go, man. Growing up in Houston, but you were a Rocket fan, all right? Don't tell me you was a Laker fan or anything like that, like ESG.
Nah, I was a Rocket fan.
Don't say it, Jarred. Don't say it.
Nah, I've been a Rocket fan. I grew up off the T-Mac and Yao days. That was my time. So I used to go to a lot of games growing up. So yeah, I'm a Rockets fan at heart.
Yeah, it is. Like, hopefully one day you come back home, man. I'm not trying to say get traded. Maybe one day you come back home. That'd be dope.
Sign that free.
Hey, don't get caught up in tampering, huh?
Yeah, that is true. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm
sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
Jarred Vanderbilt, Minnesota Timberwolves, brother. We appreciate you. H-Town's on the Houston Sports Hero. We thank you, man, for being a part of Academy's Sports and Outdoors, our proud sponsor of the Overtime Sports Show. Anytime you got anything going on, man, be sure to let us know. We got your back.
Yeah.
Will do. I appreciate y'all having me, fellas.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Y'all be easy.
All right. Want to get that address again. 11101 Gessner Road, Marion Park Community Center. Very familiar to those on the southwest side. 11101 Gessner Road on August 21st from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go by and check it out, man. It's going to be nice. It's a good thing. I love seeing. I'm going
to say the same thing. I love seeing athletes that grew up in Houston come back home and do this kind of stuff, man. You don't see that much. You do, but not. This is his first one. Hey, man, it's going to be big, man. I want everybody to come on out there and get your backpack. They're doing it for us for a great cause. The vaccinations is one thing that really stands out to me too. So come get vaccinated, man. So shout out to JB and all his crew right there for helping out, man. Appreciate it.
Speaking of vaccination, if you go into a Raiders game, you got to be vaccinated. And of course, the Atlanta Falcons are the first team to be 100% vaccinated for the entire league, man. And we're kind of seeing this kind of happen around the league and around the country. A lot of the teams will be following suit, I'm sure, with vaccinations.
Oh yeah.
sporting events.
They said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be 99.999% vaccinated except for one player. Can you guess who that one player would be?
Let's see. Who is it? Ain't well, I know it's not Brady.
You don't think so?
I don't know. You think
I
it's
know
Brady?
he's talking about it. I'm just saying. I mean, because if it was any other player, they'd be like, "Man, you got to go." Somebody back for one player. Nah, Tom Brady ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably Gronk. It might be Gronk.
Yeah.
Gronk might be
Him or Brady, but it ain't gonna be the kicker or anybody on special teams. They be out of there.
Yeah, they be out of there. Speaking of out of there, man, Tony Busby said he talked to the FBI, and the FBI has been looking into Deshaun Watson. And Rusty Hardin had a press conference today to say, I stand by Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
He's not guilty of what he's being accused of. And he said anybody talking and giving false information to the FBI, he wants you to know that is a crime. What's going on? I think Tony Busby thought, and this is just me, Tony Busby probably thought, and allegedly, you can put that on here, that Watson would have settled by now.
Oh, yeah. I think that's what the whole from the beginning of the case, they were thinking. He probably told his clients, man, you know what? We're probably going to settle. We're not going to go to court. You ain't got to talk. Man, but you know what? The couple of ladies got interviewed by the NFL, and they felt like they were being victim shaming, like they felt like, they were asking them all kind of weird questions, like, and they were like, well, you making it sound like I'm a victim here, but you victim shaming me, So I don't know. Yep. I mean, I still have hope that Deshaun Watson, I know he's not going to play Saturday against the Cowboys. No. I don't know.
Fourth string on the depth chart. He's fourth string on the depth chart. He goes. Now, they did say, Coach Culley said yesterday, he's in class. He's in the classes. He's going through the routine. You just don't see him on the practice field. But he is out there basically every day. He's getting some treatment done. But he's going to class and everything. So he's aware of the playbook and what's going on with the team. But I just think he's just holding on time until they can trade him.
I think so, too, that right now with teams, there's only 3 preseason games. They're going to wait and see because a lot of starters are not playing, especially quarterbacks. So you can't wait for somebody to get injured and make a trade for Deshaun Watson. I mean, I think that's going to be passed. That's going to be passed. So I think he's going to be on the team, man, come September 9th or 12th, whatever day that is, that he's going to be on the team, man. I don't know if he's going to play. But if I'm Deshaun Watson, man, I don't want to sit on that bench. I don't be on a pine. I want to play, man. But I don't know. I'm still dumbfounded by the whole situation.
Yeah, they did pretty good first preseason game, 26-7 over Green Bay. I mean, Tyrod Taylor was efficient. Just had that one little drive that he went down the field, was able to march him down. David Mills, the backup quarterback, the rookie, he had some ups and downs.
I tried to watch the game on Saturday, but ABC 13 said it was blacked out in our neighborhood. I don't know what happened.
No.
Did you see that?
It was blacked out in your neighborhood?
Yeah, but a lot of people were posting on Twitter saying the game is blacked out. Like, can't get everybody's like, man, why can't we? I couldn't see the game.
Yeah, is that the pimp behind you?
Pimp right there. Pimp and do some work.
Pimp stepped into the sports show.
Hey, I'm stepping into the sports show to tell y'all we need more sports action in America today because there's a lot of shimshammery going on out here in these streets. So you know what? I think that Patrick Beverly, they should have re-signed him. Second of all, the Lakers gonna do it. The Nets is on the shim-sham. When they throw it in Deshaun. And thank you.
There it is. Hey, the pimp is a man of a few words, but when he says them, you don't understand them.
It's a lot, but yeah, I'm thinking, looking at the overall team, I think we got a good set of veterans. I think it'll be entertaining.
I think so too. I mean, I know we got a boatload of running backs. I mean,
we're gonna run it all day and night.
We'll see. We're gonna be West Coast offense to the 10th power. I think it's gonna be dink and dunk. Yeah. Ain't no trying to go downfield throwing bombs. I think that's not gonna be our forte this year. I'm still hoping that Deshaun Watson plays. I still got that one little glimmer of hope that he gonna, everything's all well in the hood. So I don't know.
But listen. We thought it would have been a perfect matchup. This week is Dallas versus Houston, as you said. No Deshaun, no Dak. Dak's not playing. They're going to hold him out. They said he probably won't play until the first game of the season, in which they play Tampa Bay, in which I know Tampa Bay is going to whoop the Cowboys up and down the field in spite of all the offensive power that the Cowboys have. I just believe you can't have Dak all this time. He hadn't played to what? Almost to a game, 10 or 11.
Week 4 or 5 of last year.
Yeah, from week 4 or 5 of last year, you're going to throw him out on the first game? That's a recipe for
Well, you
disaster.
saw what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense did to old Mahomes.
Yes.
So, Mahomes couldn't, he couldn't do nothing under that pressure. So they have, and I think they have almost every starter back. They said, I think they got all 11 starters on both sides of the field back.
Yeah, they strong. And week 1, this is the first game you playing, and you talked about the West Coast offense and Dink and Donk. I think you need to handle the ball to Ezekiel Elliott, and let's try to run it again against Tampa Bay defense and keep Dak safe, because I think it's going to take Dak a couple of weeks before he can get back into a rhythm. Now, I told you, I think the offense is powerful. I got to get the Cowboys that I can't hate.
Remember, though, if the Cowboys happen to beat the Texans again this year in preseason, that don't mean y'all going to the Super Bowl. No. It just means y'all won a preseason game with 90% of those players going to be working at McDonald's or construction the following week. So I'm just saying, don't jump off a bridge, Texan fans or Cowboy fans, if you lose, but don't say you're going to the Super Bowl because you won a preseason game with nothing but backups in there.
Nothing going to happen. What do you think about the experiment? And I'm glad that it came to an end. The experiment known as Tim Tebow coming back into the league, because those highlights that they showed from the first preseason game, he was out of position, missing blocks.
Yeah,
it was pathetic.
Well, coach said that his demise was that he didn't play not one snap on special teams, and that was probably what got him cut because he wasn't a special teams player, and that his blocking just was not. I mean, you got to think about it. This man has never played tight end, and to get into the NFL to block a defensive end or a linebacker. Come on, man. That. I mean, as good as Tim Tebow is, as much as Jesus he has in his heart, there ain't no way that he was going to be able to be on the field with an NFL team.
Jesus couldn't help him to blocks. Was Tim Tebow time just for the money? I think it was just for the entertainment. I want to hear what you guys got to say. You got to comment on this and let us know. What do you think about this? And I call it an experiment. Was Tebow time just for money? I thought it was just his college coach felt like he owed him one. Brought him back in the league, but he put him, as you said, in the wrong position, man, because it was horrible watching that.
I would bet $1 million. I ain't got $1 million. I would bet $1 million of AV money that the coach told Tim Tebow behind closed doors, look, I'm going to give you a shot to play. You got a 99% chance of not making a team, but hey, you may come out there and do something. You may not. Somebody else might see you do good and get you on their practice squad, but I'm going to give you a shot because you won me a national championship at Florida, and we're boys, and you got Jesus in your heart. So
I like how Cassandra said Tim Tebow wasn't ready. He definitely wasn't ready. My thing was, all right, bro, I just think that you're probably past this age of playing in the league. I think you've exhausted your possibilities when you came back with Denver. I think it was all said and done then. If I really wanted to do you some justice, why not bring him back as an assistant coach? Yep. Why not bring him back as a quality coach?
Or a fullback. You think he could have?
Oh, he can't block.
That's why I just took that back. Yeah, no, you're right. I think he could have came back in some kind of capacity, like a players coach, something like that. But Tim Tebow is a good locker room dude. He's a good dude. I never met him, but you just know that he has a good heart. He's just a good dude, man. And I think he would have been a good person to come around the locker room, like they say. He's a good locker room guy. And Cassandra said, "Water boy."
Water boy, he could have been a good. I'm gonna say, it was just for money. Well, that money got dried up quick. I mean, that experiment was over. He didn't even make it past week 1 of the preseason.
Yeah. So God bless him. He's gonna be all right though. He's still a college analyst for ESPN. He see that Jesus in his heart, guys. He does.
I felt something when you shouted that.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. So Tim Tebow, I just talk about Tim Tebow when I feel like I got the Holy Ghost around me. So I just, I'm just saying. Yeah.
I feel like the Holy Ghost is with you, man. Mm-hmm. And this we also got released this week, the NBA primetime schedule. It's going to kick off with Milwaukee against Brooklyn, and then Golden State is taking on the Lakers. And then, of course, the Christmas Day lineup, Atlanta at New York, Boston goes to Milwaukee, and then Dallas taking on the Jazz. But I'm excited about that Milwaukee and Brooklyn game because they'll be able to kick off the season, and we'll kind of see the champions versus the team that was supposed to be the champion.
Yeah, you see what the NBA is doing. It's all about what have you done for me lately. Because before it used to be a lot of Golden State games on Christmas Day. The Rockets
Right.
did a lot of Christmas Day games. Now they're looking at who's driving the ratings up, man. It's the Brooklyn Nets, the LA Lakers. You got Luka Doncic, who's going to be, in my mind, I'm not a Dallas fan at all. Don't get me wrong, but I think that dude's going to be at least a 1, 2, 3 time MVP in this league. The way he's starting off and that big contract, I just hope it don't go to his head. I don't think so. He's a good dude, man. He looks like he can ball. He's only 23, 24 years old. Man?
I wish we could get him on this team, but like you said, he just signed a big exclusive contract, so he's a man for the foreseen future. And of course, Joel Embiid just signed a 4-year, $190. It sounds like baseball money now. $196 million extension with the 76ers, and Marcus Smart got a 4-year, $77. That sounds so small. 4-year, $77 million extension with the Celtics. Sound like small money on that end.
Yeah, I know we talked about it last week, but Dennis Schroeder turned down 4 years, 80-something million with the Lakers, or even try to win a championship in 4 years to go for 1 year, $5 million?
Betting on himself.
Betting on himself. You know what? And I don't think that's a good idea. I know Carlos Correa from the Astros bet on himself, and I think he got him a big ass contract coming up. Yeah. But I don't think Dennis Schroeder is in a Carlos Correa type situation.
Well, I tell you one thing, you better stay healthy.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you don't stay healthy, you're not getting nowhere near 4-year, $80 million.
Yeah. Well, actually, PJ chose to go to Miami, which Miami is going to be a good team. I think when they came out with the ratings this month, the odds to win the championship next year, Miami was 4th. I think they got a good team. Yeah, Pamela, they getting paid. I'll take that 77-1. You can give me the 190. Hey, listen, I'll take Schroeder $5 million.
Yeah, you know, and I think a lot has to do with Milwaukee. I'm glad Milwaukee won the championship and that Antetokounmpo is going to stay there, the big freak. Yeah. But I guarantee you, man, a lot of players don't want to go live in Milwaukee. My mom used to live in Milwaukee. She said, it's too damn cold in Milwaukee.
It's cold in Milwaukee. You're going to freeze your butt off. Yeah.
No can do. Cannot do it.
He got to stay healthy. If he want to get paid, if you bet on yourself, like Correa did, you bet on yourself, stay healthy throughout the season so you can sign a contract. Just before we jump out of here today, Astros, man, since we come off this All-Star game, we're at a 500 record, man. Is it time to push that panic button, baby?
Oh! Look, y'all need to stop tripping. There ain't no panic button being pushed. We're going to be all right. We're going to,
slip and fail.
We got all of August and all of September. We're going to get our pitching back right. The bad. I like the trade of Straw. I like McCormick in the outfield.
Is Bregman ever coming back? Call your boy Paul Wall. Ask him. Get Paul Wall on the phone.
When Bregman comes back, we're gonna be all right. I guarantee you, man. I'm gonna go to Gallery Furniture and buy me $3,000 worth of furniture and get it free when they win the World Series. That's what I'm gonna do.
Get $6,000 because I need a little something.
And then I'm gonna cancel my credit card if they lose and say, "Hey, man, I bought this by accident. It wasn't me."
Yeah, that'd be like I ain't buy that. But yeah, I think our Astros will be all right. It's just the ebb and flow up and down of the season. The A's are on our back, but I think the champion's gonna rise up and we're gonna get it done. Shout out to the Astros too. They finally settled the case with the parent of the girl, the little baby who was hit by a foul
ball.
One
day they settled that.
Yeah, back in 2019, and that was the reason why thank God we got this net now going down. The first base and third base line.
They didn't say how much the settlement was, but I guarantee you it was definitely 7 figures.
Yeah, it was definitely nice. She's been dealing with seizures for years now.
Yeah,
and then
definitely 7 figures.
Yeah, thank God the last 22 months she hasn't had to deal with that. So I'm glad that family was able to find some closure, hopefully.
And I know money doesn't, but still, somebody's got to be held accountable. Although we've been going to ballparks like that since the old Astrodome days, people get knocked upside the head with bats. Nowadays, like I said, with social media and people seeing everything, and something happened at the ballpark, you better best believe they're going to be on a lawyer.
Yeah, man. Listen, I want to remind everybody, don't forget, August 21st, this weekend, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. this Saturday, Marion Park Community Center, 11,101 Gessner Road. It's the backpack and school supplies. Jarred Vanderbilt of the one and only Minnesota Timberwolves, H-Town Zone. He's doing this Saturday. It's a grab and go. You don't have to get out of your car, but your child must be in the car with you. And he also said that they'll be giving out vaccination. So if your child needs a shot to go back to school, they'll be doing that as well. So I want you to go out there, and if you're in need of a backpack, shout out to all of the school districts that are back in school this year. I know HISD kicks off on Monday, so praying a successful year for all of the students. But go by if you're in need of that. Randall Pulio, what's good?
Hey, real quick before we go, I need the brother AV to give me some a good luck blessing for Vegas.
You need a blessing? I'm gonna have to do that like how you did what you said with our boy Jesus. You said Jesus. Hey, can you bring me something back? How much you?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see. I mean, I gotta see, man. You know, the gambling gods ain't been good to me lately. So, yeah, but that's why I said I need brother AB to give me some of that Jesus.
Get Jesus. We gave you that Jesus.
I'm ready.
Now, if you listen, now if you come back and win,
on red, what you need?
Yeah, you come back and win. Now, don't hide out. Next week we looking for him.
I'm going to put a bet on the Astros to win the World Series. And I'm thinking about betting a few baseball games during the week. So we'll see. And Pacquiao versus Ugas on Saturday night on
that's gonna be nice.
Pay-per-view.
That's gonna be nice. All right, thanks, Star.
I got a play to catch.
Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get your back to school supplies, backpacks, shoes, and all that great stuff from our friends at Academy Sports and Outdoors. We couldn't do without you guys each and every week. The Overtime Sports Show. Be sure to like and share this episode so they can find out, of course, about our backpack and school supplies. Thanks to Jarred Vanderbilt from the Minnesota Timberwolves. We appreciate him coming on the show today. G-Man, do what you do, man. Let them know how they can keep up with you, homie.
Hey, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Gman979, Snapchat, Gman979, TikTok, same thing, Facebook, Gman Guerrero, and Twitter, same thing. And
Money Man.
I'm gonna be posting pictures when I hit up the Bunny Ranch too, just in case y'all want to see some of the Bunny Ranch pictures. I'll post some of that up, and some of my gambling stuff whenever if I do good. If I don't do good, you ain't gonna see nothing on the social media.
Are they having church service at the Bunny Ranch?
Yeah, I'm going to church. That's what we call it. Going to church.